Okay, let's talk about paid media today. A lot of people have asked me recently whether or not paying for an editorial placement in a publication they've been trying to get in is worth it. And my answer is to first take a step back and, just like everything else you do in marketing, ask yourself, what is the goal? What is the goal of that placement? Are you looking for credibility, a backlink, thought leadership, a larger platform to just put your perspective out there? Or do you just want to be able to say, I've been seen in XYZ publication, right? Depending on your answer to that, we then follow it up with a few informational tips. If you're looking for credibility, paid media is not the way to go. Legally, these always have to be identified as sponsored content or paid or something along these lines. The layout is different. The disclaimers at the top are different. It's just not the same, right? So if you really want to be credible and say that you got a feature in Forbes, Business Insider, Inc., Entrepreneur, BizBash, whatever, earn it, right? Do really good work, pitch really thoughtfully to those journalists, and be patient, right? When the right story comes along, you will have earned it, and that is what will get you more credibility, okay? If you're looking for backlinks, which help your SEO strategy, that's something you have to ask about, whether it's paid or it is earned media, because not every publication is going to do a backlink. And even if they do, they may not have a do follow backlink. Essentially, that tells search, yes, you can connect our big name website to this smaller website. They may put a link, but make it a no follow, which means they don't want to be associated with you. So the SEO credit is not going to be what you're looking for, right? If you just want to be able to say, like, yes, I got this awesome feature and it's pure brand awareness, and you want to be able to have your logo there, and you've got a whole content plan built on the backside of how you're going to promote this, then yeah, it might be worth it for you to do that paid media opportunity. All of this being said, though, I think in general, in fact, like 9 times out of 10, the budget that you would put towards paid media could be more effectively spent in other ways in marketing that will directly tie to lead generation and sales, right? Because that's the goal with all of this. Like, we need brand awareness because it gets us in front of people who might buy from us. But once they know about us, we need them to like us and trust us. Those are the credibility parts. Those don't usually come from paid media, right? There is, of course, one very large exception that I will make to all of this, okay? And that is paying for an award submission. There's a lot of industry awards. There are a lot of specialty awards out there for entrepreneurs or for different areas, depending on your industry. Those things are wonderful. You may have a very in-depth presentation or application that you need to fill out in order to give to them. It is 100% both acceptable and I think should be expected that you are going to pay for that submission. That payment, though, is not a guarantee of I'm going to win this award, right? You didn't buy the award. What you did was you paid to put your hat in the ring, because there is someone on the other end who has to go through and read all the submissions. There are probably multiple someones. They then have to sit there and judge one person against another, one event against another, one project, campaign, etc. Okay? The people that are spending time doing that evaluation and judging should absolutely be compensated for that time. You may be saying, like, well, Channing, this is part of their job. It is, but it also takes them away from their other responsibilities, or it could be their job as a whole, and that publication needs to make up that salary for somewhere. Right? They need to be able to pay for all this. So paying for an award submission is very different from paying for the award itself or paying for a paid publication and a feature on you. Every company gets to make the right decision based on what it is that you are after. But again, I'm going to fall back on the hill I will die on, is that I bet I could give you 10 other ways to spend your money that would more directly connect to sales than paid media. So I hope that answers your question. Should you want to know more tips on pitching and or what those 10 things might be, reach out.